If you're thinking about selling your home in Hawaii and wondering if you should buy another one right away or wait, you've come to the right place. I'm here in beautiful Oahu, and today we're diving into how you can maximize your profits by selling before buying. Stay tuned because you're about to get insider tips that could save you time and make you money. Welcome back to Living in Honolulu, Hawaii. If you're new here, my name's Duke. I'm a real estate broker based in Honolulu, and on this channel, we explore real estate tips and strategies that help you make better decisions about buying, selling, or investing. You already own a home and want to buy another property. This could be an upgrade in terms of interior space, amenities, or neighborhood. Or you are looking to downsize to a more suitable space for your needs. Either way, assuming you don't have enough cash or the finances to qualify and support two mortgages at the same time, what should you do? Some may think that you could make offers for your purchase contingent on the sale of your existing home. However, most sellers would not want you to tie up their property while they wait for you to sell your home. If you do find a seller willing to do that, they may need a higher price and/or some type of kickout clause. This is a provision that allows the seller to continue marketing their home and get better offers. If they do get a better offer, you would need to remove the sale contingency, or they could cancel the contract and move on to the better offer. Buying contingent on selling means you are in a weaker negotiation position. Because you would be under time pressure to sell, you are in a weaker position there as well. If this is flawed, why do people do it? You may be afraid of giving up the security of your current home. You want to know where your next home will be, or you don't want to move twice. So, what's the best way to handle this? The correct sequence is selling before buying, with specific clauses built into the contract for both transactions. This specific language would minimize the risk of you not having a home and having to move twice. Before we get into that, we need to get your current home market ready so that we can get top dollar. This can be done by decluttering, cleaning, and completing any necessary repairs. If your budget allows, consider making cosmetic upgrades and professional staging. These can be crucial in maximizing the sales price of your home. When you sell, your home needs to look the very best it can be. To pull in the most buyers, we combine curb appeal with maximum marketing exposure. That is how we can get the highest sales price for your home. While that is happening, we can start to look at possible replacement homes for inspiration. However, the most desirable homes on the market today may not be available by the time you are ready. The focus during this time should be to get top dollar for your existing home. Once we find the right buyer willing to pay the price you need, there are three approaches we can take. First, if the property that you are buying is move-in ready and you want to move in as soon as the property sells, we would add the following term to the contract. This contract is A, contingent on the acceptance of a purchase contract on a suitable replacement property within 7 days of the acceptance date of this contract. And B, the close of escrow of seller's replacement property simultaneously with the closing of this contract. Seller reserves the right to occupy the property for up to 3 days beyond the closing date. This allows you to move on the closing date into your new home and have a few days for cleaning. Otherwise, you would have to move out before the closing date and stay at a hotel temporarily before you get the keys to your new home. Most buyers should be willing to accept a 7-day contingency period and may be willing to let you stay for up to 3 days to accommodate your move. Once we have an accepted contract with both terms on your current home, we will then explore all available options for a suitable replacement. Within a few days, we should be able to see all suitable options and identify your top choice to submit the offer to buy. Ideally, we will have an accepted purchase contract for your purchase within 7 days. For the purchase of your replacement home, we would add the following term. This contract is contingent on the simultaneous recordation of the sale of buyer's current home. Because your current home is already in escrow and scheduled to close soon, you're in a much better negotiation position. The seller should be willing to accept your offer, assuming you can come to an agreement on price and other terms. If you don't enter into an accepted contract within the 7 days, we could negotiate a few extra days with the buyer of your current home. If you can't find a suitable replacement home within the contingency period, either you or the buyer can cancel the contract, and you will remain in your current home. We will continue marketing until we find another buyer to try this again. Now, the second option is similar to the first one, except you will negotiate a post-close occupancy period with the buyer. This is where you would be renting from the buyer for a short period of time, such as 2 weeks. This extra time would allow you to get the proceeds from the sale and use that towards the purchase of your replacement home. This could be ideal for those of you who don't want to or are unable to finance the next purchase, but you need the funds from the sale to buy the next home. In this case, you would not use the previous contingencies, but rather just include the post-close occupancy agreement. On the purchase of your replacement home, you will still include the following. This contract is contingent on the recordation of the sale of buyer's current home. This approach also allows you to do any necessary renovations to your new home before moving in. The third option, if you don't mind moving twice, is to simply sell your current home without a contingency. You would then rent for the short to medium term until you find your suitable replacement home. When you do submit an offer on your next home, you would have already sold your existing home and you are in a strong negotiation position with maximum financial strength. For most people, selling before buying is likely the best approach, assuming you include the correct terms in both contracts for your protection. This maximizes your negotiation position for both buying and selling. In summary, the benefits of selling before buying are: you got the highest possible sales price for your current home, giving you more purchasing power. You improved your chances of getting the best deal on your replacement home by strengthening your negotiation position. You kept all options open, including keeping your current home if it doesn't work out, and you don't need to move twice. So, what's the right timing for this? When you're ready. It's impossible to time the market. It really doesn't matter if it's a seller's or buyer's market, since you are both a seller and a buyer. This means you will experience the pros and cons from both sides, which will ultimately offset each other. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the selling before buying strategy. If you're looking to do this, reach out. My contact info is in the description below. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more real estate insights, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Have questions about selling or buying in Hawaii? Drop them in the comments below. I love helping you navigate this exciting market. Until next time, happy selling and buying in paradise.